like official start of the play fight party now, and we start with an explanation. We had like an unofficial talk before, but doesn't matter. Okay, so it's a play fight party because like play fight and party are the two most important parts. What I want to say is like some people are a bit confused sometimes about what we're doing. We're not doing self-defense. We're not trying to stop somebody from doing something to us, like being very aggressive or anything with him or causing him pain. And also, we are not doing real martial arts because, like, yeah, there's a lot of dangerous stuff in martial art. And if you know that specific techniques from that martial art, you might not be so much in danger, but everybody can take part here. So the difference is actually we are doing what animal kids are doing together. So like little cats, when they are born and like, okay, they're trying to walk around first and then they find a sibling and they're like, okay, let's fight. And it's ridiculous because like it's not fighting, but it's cute. And actually they're just having fun together. And mostly it's self-regulated. I think with kids of animals is like if the mother or the parents or whoever is like present and someone goes over the top, goes crazy or something and starts really biting someone, they will like tell them not to. But normally it works out. And the very interesting thing is that it's also like with grown-up animals between species. I just put like two videos up on the channel. Like one is like a parakeet, like a little parrot with a cat. And they are actually playing, you can really say they are playing, they are both not afraid. Also the little bird is not afraid of the cat going like this because he knows she's just touching him. And this is actually what play fight is. You have fun together and it can be either way. You can go very, very soft, like the cat had to, of course, to play with the little parrot. So she was like touching him like this. And if you would be a very scared person and you didn't see the interaction, you would see the moment, you would think like, oh, the poor bird, but not at all. You can see it from his reactions also. He's like totally like, okay, like playing with the cat also. Or the bird is like opening the mouth of this cat, and the cat is like totally okay with that because we're playing. So it can also be, and I'm referencing to the other play and to the other animal video. The other video is like of a coyote and a cat, and they actually just read each other very well. What by read I mean like, so one of the animals offers like, what do you think about playing? And so looks at the reaction, and so like they go more intense. Do you react? Which way do you react? Like if you also go intense, yes. Let's even go more up. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure. Like okay, I'm slowing down. I'll give you the short moment. You're faster. Okay. Okay. You can attack me. And they do this all the time, both of them. It's very interesting. So it's even possible to communicate this without any words and like even between species. So my first advice, it's not the only advice, it's just an advice, like try to read your partner, your play fight partner, all the time. Like everything. On top, we have other possibilities because we are humans. We can set up rules and we can talk. And the most important word that we have here is the word stop. That's a safe word. So if someone says stop, the action is immediately halted. And you have to talk about like, so what's going on? What is the problem? Okay, so we solved the problem, hopefully. Try, of course, to. And after that, you talk about whether you want to go on, whether everything's okay now, or whether you better stop. If for any reason you can talk, maybe you're trying to play an animal, you get really into it, you can only say meow or something. In that case, you tap 3 times. That's different, in some places people only do 2 times, but there's a lot of mistakes there. So 3 times, either on your partner, and make it audible, don't go like this, but really audible, like make it feel it, make it audible. Or if you can't, you can also do this on the mat. It's the same, it's also the same as stop. So these are the two most important things. The other thing, we also talked about reading a person. Like if this goes wrong with the reading, we have another like a safe word kind of thing. This is actually like the traffic light code. Like maybe some people know this one already. Like if you do something and the other person says green, that means they like it and you can go more intense. So an example where that might fit is like tickling. Some people hate tickling and they will stop anyways, and that's fine. Some people like it and some people don't even care. And the people that like it, they might like have a threshold where it gets like, now it's getting annoying now. And if they like it really and like manage to like feel like, okay, here's my optimum, they can say yellow then. So like don't go any stronger. Also like if it's just like something like it's not an optimum but like it's close to red, also you can say yellow. And then again, like either try to perceive, try to sense whether it's like, oh, this is yellow and it's just go on please, they're not saying it but like you can feel it, or whether they're like, this is already yellow. It's probably like, okay, probably reduce a little bit or do something else. Of course you can also talk. And if ever you miss the point, or actually if a person misses the point, because actually like with everything that you try out, it's better to start slow, of course. If you got more intense too fast, it might be possible that the person is being brought to red before they realize they were already at yellow. So red, of course, is kind of the same as stop, but for the specific action that is going on. Like with stop, it can be anything. Like you have a cramp or anything, like that's also stop. Or stop, I'm tired, or whatever. Like, and you don't have to give reasons. It's always respected because everything is consensual. Which also goes for the warm-up exercises. Like if you don't want to take part in anything, like if you have to communicate with someone about it, like yeah, use these words to be sure like that there's no discussion going on about like whether or not you should do it, like you just don't want to do it. Actually, like with the exercises that we do for warm-up, like if you don't want to participate, you can simply go to the side and just watch, or you can do something which should not be disturbing anything, of course. So please, like if you do something like this, like okay, be very gentle with each other, and you go to the boxing thingies and actually don't do this at all. Like unless the evening is like over, please. Like I had this one time when somebody did this during play, and it was such a disturbance. Of course, like. So which also brings me to like everybody who's not fighting is forming the circle around the fighters, and everybody who's watching is responsible for that. If ever something goes wrong, we will like tell the person, because not from every angle you will see if something goes wrong. So maybe just you saw from your angle that hey, he's strangling the person. It would be weird to only see it from that angle, but yeah. So you can say stop. Didn't you, what are you doing, or even did you hear he said stop or something? Yeah. Normally this does not happen. If it ever happens, is someone is like so over the top, so excited that you're like, oh, thank you for telling me, I'm very sorry. This happened like once or twice maybe. Super worst case scenario. Like if someone all of a sudden like everything snaps inside of him and he goes like really berserk. Like, of course we all are like holding him down, trying to calm him down, and somebody calls an ambulance or the police or whatever is going on. Like, I don't think this will happen, not at all.
Did you see that before?
No. That's like a very worst case scenario. Also like trying to explain like why I'm saying the whole circle is responsible.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So next, I wanted to explain like the things that we don't do. There's some techniques that we are not using would someone be okay, like to be a demonstration object? You would be on the video then? Okay. Okay, cool. Can do it. Cool. Okay, so about techniques we're not doing. Like levers are disallowed. Levers is like in German it's Hebel. Like if I do something like this one hand, this is first of all it's painful. We're not trying to cause the other person pain. Second of all, it's really dangerous. Like if you like, hey, I saw like a movie, and you can even do it like you might like cause like extreme damage to the person, and they will not be your friend anymore. And you're trying to make friends with play fighting. That's what it's for. So no levers at all. Also, this would be a lever, of course. But yeah, this like it's painful. It's difficult to damage a person with it, but it's painful, so we're not doing it. Also, like the famous that we're not doing that either. I never know to go know which direction to go actually. I don't know. But all these things are not doing this. Next thing is like if we are fighting and I'm landing behind him, like at the stage. Yeah, when you like I'm coming like I'm like somewhere here like he did that. It just happened. And so I think like, okay, if I want to drag him around, I could take his chin like, you notice what I'm doing, right? Don't. His throat should of course not be touched at all. Like I don't want to strangle him. So if I want to like be in that position and still like drag him around or something, I could either go under this arm and he can like protect his throat with his shoulder, or I could go under the other arm and I'm not even coming close to his throat. But never strangle. And then there's the thing about like kicking. Kicking is totally disallowed, but what is allowed is if you like push someone with your foot. So if I want to, yeah, exactly, you can push each other with the feet, it's fine. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah. With beating is mostly like all kinds of boxing, beating, slapping, whatever. Like what we allow, but only if you negotiate it. So if you start very slow, very soft, it's slapping. So if I start like this, you could use the traffic code if you like it. If you don't say anything, I suppose you are okay. So maybe, yeah. So maybe I'm going a little bit more intense because I think it's more fun for me and maybe also for him. And so just I would like either like stay like this if I'm okay with this and he's okay with this, or I could try out like if I go to the point where he says yeah. And of course, I'm not trying to go to that. Okay, so slapping on the upper arms, actually on the arms, slapping on the legs, on the back is okay. And also like on the chest, nowhere else of course. Not the belly, not at all the face, please. It's very dangerous. Like if the other person is in motion, you might like land on the ear with your fingers or with your hand. I mean. Worst case scenario, person gets real damage in the head, of course. Like, so nothing to the face, like with the slapping. And also, of course, not to the throat, and also not to like the private parts, and also, yeah. Okay. There's other little things that can be negotiated. They are rather more on the side that might be too intimate, like for grown-up persons. Kids do it sometimes in play fighting, animals do some of that stuff, of course. So biting would be one of those. Like if I wanted to bite him, I would like either like ask him, are you okay with biting? Or you would like ask where or whatever. Or I could go like, he doesn't say anything, so I could touch him with my teeth.
He's a zombie.
Okay. But you all realize like it might be a touch too intimate, like it's like kind of weird maybe. Same is like with hair pulling, like if I would want to do this with him, like I would like slowly go here, like he offers it even, so I start pulling softly, and I'm waiting if he like is smiling, or if he says something like yellow or something, or if I see like, it's getting weird now, it's getting too much or something.
So these things you're at the moment talking about are okay if negotiated?
Yes, only if negotiated. Yeah. Okay. And scratching would be also one of those. The scratching on top of it is like whatever your partner says, if you feel like you're doing damage to his skin, like that's already a no-go. Which is like something that makes sense, first of all. Also like is supported by what our landlords like ask us when we had the very first talk, like you want to rent a room, like yes, okay, so what do you do? Oh, we never heard of this playfight. What is this? Like so because these mats are like double layer and they are like glued to the ground, they are hard to clean. Like, is there ever any blood? Like no, we don't want this. That's a relief for us. And yeah. Also, of course, I think like it makes a lot of sense. You don't do this like, or animals don't do this with each other neither. Like, of course not. Like we have modern medicine and everything, but actually for an animal in the wild, like any damage is like really dangerous. So that's also like maybe to like get into the feeling like, of course we're doing nothing of this kind. So this would be the fourth thing that could be negotiated. Yeah, and other than that, actually everything that is can cause pain or can cause damage is like per se like not allowed. Some of the stuff, like with the beating, like if it's definitely not causing any damage or any pain, is allowed if you go super slow motion. So if you go like, okay, he walks to his face, like, yeah, if he touched me, like, of course we do like a big fake fight, this is totally okay. So, something like this. Okay, we do like some, okay. So which brings me to talking about the range of stuff which can be done. Like I already mentioned, like we can do like very soft stuff, like even very close to cuddling. So we could be like, okay, we're fighting now. Oh, yes, he's so strong. Okay. We can make a slow motion fight. We can have like a fast, fake fight. A lot of dogs do that actually when they fight with each other. So they run after each other. God, I beat you! Like, oh God, I'm so scared! And then somebody, are you okay? Yeah, you? I'm sure. Yeah, I need to stop. So, but okay, yes. And like, okay, so it's my turn to run again. Okay. Catch me if you can. Like, oh God, a monster. And they do this all the time. They're often like if it works out, like with dogs, it's like they have different ways like of play fighting, but it's one mode, and this is a very nice one actually. You could do kind of the same thing, like to like really how do you say, like to let your energy out, and to not even really fight. It looks like it, but you don't. It's also possible to really fight. That would look like something like Olympic wrestling or like judo or something. So we would like try to push each other to the ground somehow. So like I'm trying to hold him, and like if he gives up, I'm like, yes, I'm the winner. But remember, it's not about winning. Like I'm trying to read him all the time. I even ask him, like if I hold him, like, okay, you're not getting out. You want to try anyways, or should I let you get up? Should I let you go? You just have to ask the first part actually. Like because like if I am like really fixated on the winning and like just put him to the ground and hold him there till he gives up, and he's like, okay. So you want to continue? Okay. again put him to the ground. This will not go very long and also will not be much fun for him, right? So rather, if you do this, like also try to read your partner or even talk, like, are you okay with us going that crazy or whatever? You also can like vary the intensity, of course. You can, like, if you want to like really exhaust yourself, also what I was looking, if you want to really exhaust yourself, and you find your partner is like not very quick, not very strong, whatever, you can challenge yourself. You can run around him, you can like do acrobatic stuff, like use him as a weight to like lift him up and stuff, and like, do all kinds of crazy stuff. So you're doing that. That person is really crazy. She's running around like the other person, he's like lifting him up. There's no real fighting. Of course, it's not real fighting. But just making all kinds of nonsense is like the short thing. It can be some kind of fighting. It can be fake fighting. It's even allowed that it's not fighting. Like if you want to do something acrobatic or if you want to dance. Actually, this is also like the time to lead over to like a little short explanation, and then we're starting to do something very soft. Some people voiced the opinion that play fight started with contact improvisation, like I think the animals like learn that really quick. I don't know, like no. Okay, but the rule sets and like this setting of like everybody is responsible, and we have like the safe word, and we have like the traffic light code that came from contact improvisation. Contact improvisation is actually you play together. It's normally not about fighting, and you have to stay in like physical contact all the time. So you maybe are going like this. And actually for the play fight, I forgot to mention, like in the play fight, we're always like on our knees or lower, like this would be the highest in the play fight normally. With contact improvisation, we can like we could like stand. So normally it's still standing, but let's stay like this. And so yeah, we're fine. And if it gets boring for someone, you can either do crazy stuff or this crazy stuff. And at some point, I'm like forcing it now, he's forcing it too, like it looks like we are fighting almost, right? So of course they came up with like, hey, this looks like fighting. Can we make it fighting? Like yes, of course. So let's play fight. Let's create some rules. And in contact improvisation again, it's only about staying in touch. You can do this kind of stuff which you just did. If you do it like standing up, like a rather difficult exercise is like to stay in touch just with the fingertips. Yes.
Answer that.
Yeah. So if I move, you have to like follow maybe, but also I need, of course, to be sure to let you maintain contact. If I go like this, like it was my fault.
This is Aikido, I guess.
Also, you can use it even like for training dancing. Like for the tango exercise, it's like one person touches like this, and you would be the lead now. So if you go back, like yeah, no, just do. I would just go like this, and so you have to go back, or you can like also like go. You can go different directions, but not lose the contact. So like, both of them are leading, or both can lead, or is not sure anymore who's following, who's leading. Like oh, I don't want to lose touch, and like yeah. You can do also stuff like we have to get up now, like. Bring to each other and try to jump. Oh yeah, this also, okay, another one.
No, das ist aber ein Hebel.
Nee, ist kein Hebel.
Doch, der hat sich im Loch, du kommst nicht rausgekriegt. Das ist nur so.
It's just like about exercise about standing up together.
In contact improvisation, you don't block the...
Okay.
You don't block the...
No,
It's just
You don't
oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm not fit like that.
Okay.
But maybe another guy.
Okay,
doing
whatever. Okay, so you can do all kinds of like acrobatics or whatever together, or children games that you would do together and stay in touch. Yeah, and so the first exercise I want you to do is like you find yourself a partner.
First, a question on do you have a going in and going out ritual kind of stuff, or just making eye contact or sometimes negotiating? Okay,
You mean
Do
like
you
for
want-
the actual play fight?
for the actual play fight, yeah.
Okay, for the actual play fight, it's like either you make eye contact, and either, so I would look at you and like somehow like, how about it? And you like, like, or you would go, like, okay, that's welcome too. You could also talk, and there's also like another way. You could go to the middle, either look at no one and say nothing, so you're open for everything. Or you're like, okay, I definitely want to fight with someone who has only like a short sleeve shirt or something nonsense. And I'm only open to contact improvisation at the moment because my knee is like not very well or something. So you can set up what you want to do. And the last would be like, if I definitely want to fight with him, but he never looked at me, so I will go to the map and look at him and like, yeah, you see me, okay. Okay. So again, like if he says yes, you're fine. If he says no, I'm happy that he said it, that he had the courage to say it, because like if he wouldn't have the courage to say it, like it would probably not be a nice play fight for me as well. Like I want to like have a nice play fight, and if he's not feeling well with it, it probably will not be very nice for me as well. Okay, so much about that question. Yeah.
Question. One is about the pushing with the feet. Is it only allowed feet to feet, or is it also like?
You can also do that to the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's just about like we're not kicking at all,
Yeah.
but it's not you touch someone with your foot and it's like, what are you doing?
Okay. And same for the what's Hebel in English?
For the lever. Yeah,
Yeah.
the lever.
Leather.
Yeah, Hebel, genau.
Yeah, I mean this of course, but there are some that are not so. I'm not sure everything is like what you did there, or if I, for example, if I go here, push this away, it's also kind of lever, but it's not supposed to hurt. You know what I mean? So is
Yeah.
this
If you don't hurt a person and if you don't cause any damage anyways, they should be okay. Yeah.
But I guess you wanted to say, go with the bone, so you can go with the bone,
Yeah.
and not against the bone.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with the bone, it's that's what I mean. It's
Of
also
course,
kind
yeah.
of Hebel, but yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's actually a matter of definition. Like normally it's what he calls like against the bone or against the ankle or whatever. That's what it's
It's,
yeah. Okay. Okay. More questions? Okay. Find yourself a partner, preferably someone who you're not close to. We also like will change because contact improvisation is also like a kind of in the world. It's a good way to get into contact with each other.